Hi everybody, Kyla here from Houndful Hearts. Thank you for joining me. So today we're doing an introduction to how to assemble a roller bottle. So we're gonna learn together as we assemble a couple of different blends. So what we're gonna make today is, this is a spray bottle and this is called Stinky Pet Spray. We're gonna be making an immune booster. We're gonna be making a calming oil. And we're gonna be making an allergy blend. So to get started, when you order your oils, this is how they come. They come in these either 5 or 10 ml pure oil bottles. They also come like this, and these are already pre-mixed with coconut oil, so they're called the touches and they're just ready to go already. I buy these a lot just because they're easy to use because they're already done for me, and sometimes I'm lazy. So first we're going to start off by making our Stinky Pet Spray. So what I like to do is, this is our cleansing blend. It's Purify. It smells like a lemon. It smells like it's like a refreshing scent to it. So I'm just going to open up the bottle, and you have this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to put 10 drops in here, okay? And this is a 10 ml bottle. I also like citrus scents for my dogs. I don't really like fragrance or like flowery, like lavender or rose or anything. So I like just a more natural scent. And the Basset Hounds seem to like this, citrus blends and the wood blends a lot better than the floral blends. So then I'm just gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you get 8, 9, 10 in there, it's okay. So the next thing that you're gonna do is, because oils work better when they're blended with something, either water or an oil. So I have this fractionated coconut oil, and basically all that is oil at a different, or coconut oil at a different temperature, so that it's a liquid and not a solid. So then I'm gonna fill this up. Whoops, making a mess. I don't know if you can see that, all the way up. Put the cap back on, shake it, and it's good to go. You can spray this from the tip of the neck, a couple of sprays down to the tail, and you're good to go. I kind of like it, like if you equate it, if everything you're switching from things that you buy commercially to of a more natural source, I would remove the Febreze from your home that has chemicals and replace it with the Purify. So if you buy Purify, you can diffuse it, and now you can also put it in a spray bottle for your pets. The other really cool thing is, all of those properties of the oils that I put in there, you can also clean your counters with. So kind of a triple whammy. Okay, so that's how you're gonna make a spray bottle. And that can be anything. I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about the spray bottles, just so that you kind of get an understanding that there's really no wrong way to do things. So like this Fresh Pet, Stinky Pet blend, say you don't like lemon, you can put cedar wood in there. You want it to be more woodsy. There is nothing wrong, because it's not going to be harmful, and each of the oils have a property that's going to be beneficial to your pets or to yourself. I use this as my flea tick prevention. I sprayed on the kids during high times in the season, especially tick season in Oregon was about 3 months ago. And so the thing that I do is, I buy this TerraShield like one time so I can get the bottle. I'm just a sucker for gimmicks, that's why. But then I buy the TerraShield and I just refill this. So it's like in a little bottle I keep in the car. The other thing that I do is I add turmeric to this. So there's lots of evidence that turmeric helps prevent fleas. And so then I just take my bottle and I add a couple of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I just add a couple of drops of turmeric as well, just because for my area, it's helpful. Okay, so basically that's how you're gonna do. You take this oil and you fill it, and now you have your at-go spray, okay? Next, we are going to make an allergy blend. This allergy blend is one of the really important things, especially for new puppies. When you get vaccination. So when I give your puppies vaccines at 6 to 7 weeks, I take this allergy blend and I put it on the pads of their paws about 15 to 20 minutes before I give them their vaccines. This works as an antihistamine, the concoction we're gonna put in here, so basically like a Benadryl. And so how that's gonna help is for any adverse reactions to the vaccines that your animals are going to get. It's interesting, the amount of vaccine we give a 6, 7, 8-week-old puppy is the same amount you'd give an adult dog. It's not different based on weight. And so sometimes that toxic load is really hard on a puppy, and there has been times of adverse reactions. It's never personally happened to me, but I do this prevention because I don't ever want there to be a first time. So what the allergy blend is, whoops. So how I take the caps off is I just kind of go like that. It makes it a little bit easier. So the allergy blend is lemon, lavender, and peppermint. So I'm gonna make this, I don't wanna fill the whole bottle up. I'm just gonna make it probably a quarter. So, oops, dropping things here. So I have my peppermint, my lavender, and my lemon. So I'm basically gonna put 7 drops of each of these. And you can see some of the oils are thicker, like when we were just doing the turmeric, it took a little bit longer because it's thicker. So here's my peppermint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the last and stinkiest is lavender. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then again, I'm going to take my coconut oil and I'm going to fill this one up for the amount of drops I put in here. I'm going to fill up about a quarter of the way. I'm going to set this back on. You can push it down. I find the easiest is you just kind of use the cap to push it down. Shake it up, and then you're ready to go. That's done. So you can use this for people. So say you have seasonal issues, you can also use this. You can put it on your chest, on your spine, on your wrist, are a good place for this liquid antihistamine, okay? So those were very basic. The next two are going to be a little bit more complicated. And I only say complicated because there's so many choices. It's probably like something, to me, it's kind of like cooking. So the ones that we just did were like, you get the HelloFresh meal, it tells you exactly what to do. But then the next time you're like, I'm going to spruce this up. I want to learn a little bit more about ingredients. So I'm going to make these for my puppy parents. And they are always, anybody is always able to call me and say like, what about this oil and how should I do this and what's your experience with this, because you know, you just collect those testimonies and those experiences over time, and I'd love to share them with you. So for our immune boost, I am going to make this entire 10 ml roller bottle because I'm going to use it and I use it with my dogs as well. So I'm just going to look at my plethora of oils because I've taken and done a lot of research, so I know I'm looking not just for a specific name oil, I'm looking for the types of oils that have the chemical composition that I need for wellness. So I know Melissa, that is a powerhouse for immunity. So I'm going to take this very rare and precious oil and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to put 7 drops of Melissa in there. I also know that On Guard is a great protective agent as well. So if we want to look and see what's in On Guard, it has it on this side here and you can read it. So you've got wild orange, you've got cloves, you've got cinnamon, you've got eucalyptus, you've got rosemary. So this is a great blend for protection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm also, because we're coming into winter, we're coming into, you know, that time of the season when it's a little bit, how should I say, we're fighting viruses, we're fighting, going to be fighting cold and flu bacterias. And so I just want this to be a little bit more of a protective agent. So I'm going to take tea tree. Another name for this is Melaleuca, and I know this is a protective agent. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to put that in there. So I'm just kind of looking at all my oils to see what would be good in there. So I know I'm going to put Arborvitae in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to put lemon in there. I had my lemon here. 4, 5, 6, 7. And last but not least, I am going to add frankincense. So frankincense is one of those oils that basically makes everything work better. So I like to add frankincense to a lot of my oil blends. And then I'm going to fill up this roller bottle all the way to the top. Again, put the cap on. And then now we have our immune boost. Okay, last one but not least is we're going to make the calming blend. This is one of my favorite ones to use. I use this a lot for myself. I'm generally a highly anxious person, so it says sleepy time, but it's really just a calming oil. So the first one that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lavender in here. I hate the smell of lavender, so I'm only going to put like 3 drops because I want the chemical composition behind the lavender, but I really don't want the fragrance because I don't like it and my dogs don't like it. 2, 3, 4. That's all I'm going to do. My 3 favorite oils, 4 favorite oils, look at it, keeps growing, is bergamot, petitgrain, cedarwood, and the adaptive blend. So next I'm going to put, it smells so good, 7 drops of adaptive. 7. I'm also going to put 7 drops of bergamot. And I'm going to put 7 drops of petitgrain in here. I love those oils. They're my absolute favorite. And then I'm going to put cedarwood in there, but I left it in my room by my diffuser. So I'll put that in a little bit. Let's see. You know what else I'm going to put in there? Is some black spruce. Oh, so heavenly. It's that wood smell. And where is, last but not least, we're going to put in some Roman chamomile. Okay, again, I made that enough for the whole roller bottle because I know I use this one a ton. So sometimes I just keep oils in my pocket and roll them on. I try to do some work with my kids and put this on their paws. It's kind of a way for us to have that touch therapy together. I'm not going to close this because I still need to fill it up the rest of the way. So that's how you make your roller bottles. Easy peasy. Thanks, everybody.